Hello, SolarLune here, and this is a new LP I'm starting of 1001 Spikes. The Temple of the Dead mourns the living. Well, that's the subtitle, so I guess I already screwed it up. So anyway, I'm gonna be playing this game. It's pretty fun. It's challenging. This was my original play file. This was the play file I started of the Let's Play that I did that was going to be this one. And this is going to be the new one this is the one I'm going to do now, because basically the previous version, the previous play that was like an hour in, it just didn't work out. I was recording at like 60 FPS, which was kind of taxing. I was, I recorded it to two different files, like the music, I'm sorry, the game video as well as the audio of the game was in one movie file, and then the actual voiceover was in another. It just didn't mix well. The timing was horrible. It was just doomed, and so it's unfortunate because it was a really solid Let's Play. I was like, man, I'm really getting good. And of course that's the one where it's just like, yeah, it's not gonna work out. So anyway, this is how the game plays. You run around, you try to get the key, and there's gonna be various traps that try to kill you. That's the basic gameplay. That's the basic concept. Those golden skulls are like little bits of treasure. I just died. I forgot that was there. So you kind of can see how this is going to go. You can kind of see how this is going to proceed. Yeah, you just got to keep moving. So I think I missed the skull in the previous one, the previous room. There we go. So I'm probably going to go back and get that maybe another time, or maybe in this Let's Play, I don't know. The controls are pretty simple. You have just basic movement, crouch, a short jump, and a big jump button. Whoa. Hey. That was close. That was closer than I would have liked it. Yeah, short jump, big jump, and a button to throw your weapon, your knife. It works really well. I like that the different jumps are different buttons, because, it's not so much a matter of skill when it comes to... God! I am dead. It's not so much a matter of skill to like just have a solid, predictable jump. This jump jumps so high, that jumps so high. It's very easy to like get yourself to do what you want, get your character to do what you want. Mr. Aben Hawkins. So it's really rather good. It's really just tight controls, really easy to play. Something that's a kind of game that's similar to this, I guess you could say, is Super Meat Boy. There's no like hidden traps. The actual gameplay is like kind of similarly difficult. Like kind of that would have been cool if I could go in there. Like it takes a lot of skill to do, but it feels like this is much more approachable. Maybe because you have like ultimate control over your character when he's in the air and when he's on the ground. I don't get why I die when that happens. There's this very specific edge case in the game where if you do that like rushing knife with, basically you press the attack button while moving forward and you're in the air, he will just like take damage. Like it's almost like, I don't know, it's like if you're moving upward, the enemy collides with you before you collide with the enemy, and so it just kind of like defaults to you dying. It's kind of a weird case. Anyway. Something I like about this game is the music is really good, all really good. I really like how the music changes as you play. Like, I played this before, so I know where the skulls are for a few of the. I know where the skulls are for a few of these puzzles, so it's gonna be kind of unfortunate. I would have liked to discover more on camera, but like I said, it's just one of the hazards of, I guess, Let's Playing and not knowing exactly how to do a Let's Play. So I'm kind of new to this, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better at, setting up my... Alright, that was my bad, honestly. Setting up my equipment and getting things up and running. As for me on the game development side of things, everything's going pretty well. The engine I'm working with, BDX, is getting solid work. I've been contributing little bits of code here and there to like get it. Oh, well, they did that on purpose. They made that last block accelerate faster than the others. I'm positive that they did it on purpose because people would do what I just did and try to like set themselves up. Thank you, computer, for stuttering. A stuttering computer is always well received. There we go. Yeah, I think they did that on purpose to trap people. That was it felt really intentional. Almost with malice, perhaps a little hatred in there. The acceleration's so weird. It's like it starts, the second block takes less time to build up speed, but it also goes faster. Like this block takes a lot of time to build up speed, and it will be passed up by the second block. They did that on purpose. I'm positive, but it's not getting me that time. I got it this time. Okay. So in case you didn't see, these little mice give you little hints, and they tell you like you know, how to retry, how to jump higher. You know, which button, or one button does the low jump, one button does the high jump, what the golden skulls are, just kind of some basic points about the gameplay. I like how it's like they don't force you to go through it. That guy just said, remember your training. Like they don't, it's not like they're blocks where you have to talk to them to proceed, and it's also not like they're kind of just like in the way. Like they do give you good advice. Let's see, the elder spoke about a time with no checkpoints. I read this before, and I keep saying this each time I do this let's play, where this dialogue says basically, if your adventure's hard, it's gonna be good at the end, so no checkpoints. And it's like, okay, well, let me retry and just skip the checkpoint. I don't know if like you can, if walking past it triggers it, or if it's broken and torn up and stuff, signifying there won't be any checkpoints in the game. I'm not sure. So I'm just not, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to just be aware. Is it just flavor text or what? I'm not sure. I'm out. Can't catch me with that. So basically, yeah, this is how the game's gonna go. It's pretty simple, pretty fun. And again, already know that there's a skull right there. And these skulls, I assume, I think I'm ready. Through this, oh, here's the story. Shut up, SolarLune. Father is missing. Father is missing. Return immediately, Tina. It was shortly after I had completed my task in Istanbul that I received this irritating news. It was a sign of things to come. He had earned a fortune as a young explorer and later became a successful entrepreneur. Nevertheless, he still yearned for adventure and eventually gave in to his wanderlust and retired. My father retired? Or maybe I misread that. My father was selfish and didn't care about the impact his reckless actions had on the people who cared about him. After a number of arguments, he suddenly decided that he would leave his estate and his entire fortune to my sister. Blah! I was young and level-headed, but this decision pushed me over the edge. He was being completely unreasonable, yet he refused to listen to anyone.
I refuse to listen to anybody. I've earned my fortune all on my own, and if you were a real man, you'd do the same, you know. You don't deserve a single cent from me, man.
That's what he said. Again, for the second time. I can't really do his voice. I said that before in my previous well, you know. But much of the world's treasures had been discovered by the older generations. The Great Treasure Islands are just myths!
Yeah, well, you know, not everything can be real, man.
I'm leaving. Eventually, I moved out and used my young, healthy body to engage in some shady jobs. So he was a criminal. Also, he aged like 40 years in several months. I've noticed several months have passed. He's got a beard, he's got long hair. This has been like years, like 10 years, dude. He looks ages old. His hair is gray. Okay, so this is the museum. Paulette Island. I've never heard of that before. Where is it?
It's located in the Antarctic.
The Antarctic? What? What an imbecile doing such stupid stuff at his old age. I gotta take my hat off for this. Apparently he had fallen into a crevasse. That idiot. May his hat rest in peace. It's too bad it wasn't as yellow as mine. The head position of the Hawkins Foundation was passed on to my sister, Tina Hawkins. Tina also became the director of the museum. She gave me something left behind by our father. And it was a box. So what's in the box?
Nothing. I'm not sure. Dad told me to give it to you if he were to die.
So you can give it to me, or... Oh, inside the box was a moldy old map and a letter he had written. The old man loved leaving notes behind. Look at this. I can't even. Hey, you blistering idiot. If you're still alive, I suggest you use this map, Mang. It leads to the Campo ruins. Rumor has it that there's a golden door called Puckamum at the deepest part of the ruins. Untold treasures lie behind this door. It's stupid. I can't even. I know you're a bonehead. I'm a bonehead! So I feel I should warn you, this is no walk in the park. What do you know about parks? You never took me to one. Mini advent was, well, I mean, you bought me one, but, well, it's, you know, it's not, it's just the principle of it more than anything. I mean, how the nerve. If you really want to be in my good books, this treasure will be your best bet. You're dead. You don't have books. Useless buffoon. I am a useful I am a buffoon who can do stuff. I'll take your stupid offer. I don't care about that pocket monster or pumpkin mummy or whatever. I'm going to get those treasures and throw them into your stupid grave. Well, that's a little rude, Aben. Your father's dead, man. Show a little bit of respect. Like, even try. Like, fake showing respect. Weasley old slime ball. Lowlife. Backstabbing. He also was kind of rude. A little. And so, that is the intro to 1001 Spikes. Not the mouse. Don't let it kill the mouse, please. Ah, of course it doesn't. The mouse is safe. Everyone cheers. Alright, well, that's basically it. This is where the game begins in earnest, so that's where I'm going to stop. Because 10 minutes seems to be a good amount of time. Next time, we'll continue into, well, level 1, basically. The first level. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I've been SolarLune. This has been Let's Play, what is it? 1001 Spikes. I mean, of course, that's what it is. Alright, well, anyway, thank you very much for watching once again. See ya. Peace.